paper, the contract you signed during marriage, the day of marriage,
exactly.
at the court before marriage, whatever. So our settlement is what everyone saw. Yes, I had to give him $200,000.
That's what happens when you're the breadwinner.
The breadwinner. And also there's a lot of different things that happen to make that number. I got a steal. I'm not going to lie, which is crazy to say. And you know, the one thing is our judge, we did private mediation, said at the end of it, this is the first time in all the years I've done this where a woman had to pay a man. And the judge said, you should be so damn proud that you built such an empire that someone wants a piece of it. Now, let me tell you the learning lesson. If you ever get married again, promise me you will make them sign a prenup. And I was like, I promise. They go, hard lesson to learn today because of the money you're going to have to pay out, but be damn proud of yourself. Yeah. And it was nice to hear that. And I was, even though it hurts, because I broke my neck for that money. That money, all that is my hard-earned money.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
Child support set at $1,336 with current medical support set at $282.41 with dental at $67.36, I believe. On top of that, y'all are requesting another $750 a month, another $225 for medical support, and an additional $75 for medical support, bringing my total child support to $2,736.07. I am currently disabled. I am not working, and I only get $1,432.65 a month. If I was to give 100% of everything that I make a month, I'm still going to be negative on that balance by $1,303.42.
I'm ready for commitment, Harry. First time I set eyes on Mary Swanson, I just got that old-fashioned romantic feeling where I'd do anything to bone her.
But I changed the game for you. I wanna see what it do. Can I be free? This is how I feel. I'm in need of love.
Child safety,
you inconsistent,
or you're inconsistent, because if you're inconsistent, you're
hurting the child.
You're
definitely hurting the child.
My baby not finna come to me and be like, mommy, I want my daddy, and I'm like, okay, well, here, call your dad, and then you just not coming, or you answer, but then you say you're gonna do something and then don't do it. That's not gonna happen.
Fucker would rather see you broke than stabilized. Let that sink in for a minute. He would rather sabotage his own fucking income than see you stabilized with your kids. Quit jobs, go work under the table, work the bare minimum, just to make sure that you can't stand on your own 2 feet with his children, mind you. And you don't think this is abuse. You don't think this is child abuse. You abuse the mother, you abuse the child. That's not a money problem, honey. That's a control problem.
So you're a single mom of 4 for over 10 years, and you want more child support out of him. 10 fucking years you've been a single mom. That's what it said up here. And yet you still haven't found a fucking job? 4 kids. He's probably paying, since you didn't work, he's probably paying $6,000 a month in child support. Fuck it, let's just say that it's $4,000 a month in child support. I don't care how much money he's making. That's pretty much what I bring home right now. There's no way in hell I could support that. Out of statistics, I'm going to say you divorced him. Also, out of statistics, you probably divorced him because you weren't happy. Not that he did anything wrong to you, it's just because you needed to be happy because you weren't happy in the relationship anymore, so you left him, right? Y'all women blow my mind. Like, you stand up for equality. You want your own house, you're this, you're that. He probably even gave you the fucking house. You probably even took half of his 401k. So no, Dad is not sitting here trying to destroy his children. He probably just wants full custody of his kids. He's probably sick and tired of slaving away, hardly ever able to see his kids, and living like a slave because you think that you just deserve money. Bitch, go get a job. Women fought hard way back 60, 70 years ago for you to go get a fucking job. Princess, go get a job. Do I need to say it again? Go get a fucking job. 10 years. How old are these kids now? You're a single mom. You've been single for 10 years. Ladies, y'all blow my mind all the time. And honestly, you don't even blow my mind anymore. It's just ignorance. It's stupidity. What are y'all doing? I'm going to tell you, like y'all tell us men, grow some balls, man up, and fucking take care of your kids. Because obviously, you're not taking care of your kids. 10 years. The fuck? Love you. Kisses.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
I make $840 a week. Okay, if you guys are taking $1,100 from me, how is anybody looking for support with me? Like, if I can't, I'm not going to be able to support my kids if I can't support myself. And Your Honor, I was making the same amount that I was making 4 years ago. So I don't understand how it's up more when I'm making less, because I was working. That's all overtime. Everything it was all overtime, and I'm working none.
And this calculation is based on your current employment, not your former employment. It's based on your current employment.
I was making more at my former employment. You see what I'm saying? I was making more.
Your Honor, calculation. Mr. Brad, can you explain?
At the request of the court, if I put mom in at minimum wage and $800 a month in childcare, which is probably a low estimate, the support goes up to $1,504. Just so you're aware.
Who's the daycare for?
For the children.
They go to
mom's
school.
Got to work. Somebody's got to watch the children.
They go to school and she has a husband.
Okay. Well, but then they need latchkey after school in the summertime.
There's two parents in the household.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're 11 and 7.
Yeah. It might be well worth it to invest in an attorney. Just have an attorney consult for this limited issue of child support. Have him run the figures. If he knows the Michigan child support guidelines, Mr. Grace.
Well, why would
you rely upon the front of the court?
This is what you guys ran, and it's 1103. Why would it change if I get a lawyer? That's just more money that I have to spend in the broker I get.
You can confirm with the lawyer that this is a very good recommendation. That's what you can confirm.
I already know. I either go with 1103 or I get screwed at the 1500. So I'm in a win-lose-lose situation. It just makes zero sense to me how somebody can sit at home and do nothing, do absolutely nothing, dress my kids like slobs, make them. It's horrible, man.
Right, Mr. Grace. Mr. Grace. Okay, Mr. Grace. Here's what we'll do. Let's give it. I'm going to put minimum wage to her, and we'll add in childcare costs. Mr. Pratt saying it's about $800. That's average, and
we'll keep it at
$1,500. Mr. Grace, do you want to keep arguing about this? Because it's going to go up, I can guarantee you that.
Brian then keeps going, saying that the children are dressed poorly and that the whole situation is terrible. At that point, the judge cuts him off and says that if he wants to keep arguing, the court can impute minimum wage to the mother and add child care and keep the support at $1,500. The judge asks him directly whether he wants to keep arguing about it, because if he does, it is going to go up, and the judge says he can guarantee that. Brian responds that, like he said, he is not going to win, so it is what it is. The judge says Brian can still speak to a lawyer if he wants to confirm whether the figures are right, but in the court's view, this is a reasonable and appropriate amount of child support. The judge then states that the court is adopting the recommendation and that will conclude the hearing. The judge also says that if Brian's income drops in the future, he can always file a motion to modify and reduce his support obligation. Right at the end, Brian says that honestly he would be better off quitting his job and working under the table like other deadbeat dads.
I admit that you have slapped Tina before, but why, Ike?
She would be walking around looking sad, with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, "And what is the matter with you? What's wrong?" And it's always, "Nothing." And it would go on for a day or two till finally, "Why the f don't you?" And then this is where I would slap her or something. Then she would change her mood or attitude.
Oh, shit. Go ahead. Oh, damn. Oh, it's... Whoa. He took the computer. Damn. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Please. Oh, my God. Stay out here. Please, God, damn. Damn.
lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Nikki Bella going through the family court system and child support. Now, after she goes through the child support system, she gets hit like a man. She gets hit with the reality that they only care about the money, that the family court system isn't really trying to figure out you guys discrepancies and stuff like that. They're really just trying to figure out who has the most money. And Nikki Bella was the breadwinner, and she got hit with a tax out of this world, like Holly Berry. Now she has to pay her uh, baby daddy, if you will, because they're not married or anything. But now she has to pay her baby daddy yeah, thousands of dollars a month. 5,000, 6,000 a month uh, in child support and alimony and stuff like that, and you get hit with these outrageous bills, and she's just flabbergasted. She doesn't know how to take it, and they're draining her motherfucking bank account. And she's like, "Well, wait a minute. I wanted to leave him. I wanted to." None of that matters. See, you're looking for justification of why they're doing it. They don't need justification. They want to see you broke. They want to feed the beast. They want you to hire attorneys. They want to drain you mentally, physically, and emotionally, all kind of ways. So you don't even want to fight no more. This family court system and child support system is meant for you to just feed the beast, constantly get hit with different I say payment methods and all kind of stuff. So the judge would be trying to work with the lady or work with the man. If the man keeps saying that he needs more for this or more for that, you will realize that the child support system is just trying to like I said, feed the beast, put more money into the system. If it's you or if it's him, regardless, somebody has to feed the beast. So they're looking for whoever's the breadwinner to put money into the child support system. They don't care if he's a drunk or if he beats you up, if he's a kidnapper, they don't care about none of it. They care about who can give them the most money and how can it benefit the child support system. This is before the mates get together, right? When the mates, the woman and the man get together, they're not considering what the judge is going to say in child support and alimony. They're not considering none of this. But the rules are already established. If they looked up any of these child support laws or uh, uh, any of these family court system, how this actually works, they'll understand that it's damn near cheaper to keep whoever, right? Says Nikki Bella had to realize that she was the breadwinner and that they really want all her money. You know what I'm saying? He built an empire that a lot of men won't be able to accomplish in their lifetime, making millions and millions of dollars. Now she has to pay the piper, right? And what men been dealing with for years, now Holly Berry and Nikki Bella gets to deal with too. You know, we've been getting hit with all kind of outrageous child support letters and decisions from the judge, and now the women that are making money and doing things that their partner's not doing, they get to get hit with outrageous bills as well. And the child support system isn't trying to help you guys out, figure out your parenting discrepancies. They're just trying to see who has the most money that they could drain from. And like I said, they don't consider your kids. They're not considering who's actually fit to take care of the kids, who's actually smart enough to be around the kids, who's going to be beneficial for the kids. All they care about is who's going to make the most money and how they could drain that money from the person. And if you got a person that's not willing to work with you at all, you will definitely be seeing family court judge more and more. If they don't agree with the judgment the judge says, they'll just keep on taking them back and taking them back and taking them back to court until the judge finally breaks or tells them to stop taking them to court, because they could open any time every 3 to 6 months. They could be revisiting child support. But this is what I'm talking about. They don't care about the taxpayer money that it's costing the judge to even be there and all that. They're not worried about that. They're worried about um, feeding the beast. Like I said, feeding the child support and feeding the family court system. So it is what it is, man. Silent acceptance. We ain't having a like, comment, subscribe.